Well, welcome back everyone to the mod showcase. It is so great to have you guys back here for a little bit of a smaller week, okay? We don't really have all the habitats filled out, but we do have a lot of awesome creatures in here that I actually did forget to decorate for. But you know what? It's fine. It just highlights the animals even more. This is the chaotic energy we always sign up for. So, welcome back everyone. It is so great to have you guys here. Just as a forewarning, before all these mod showcases, which I should probably keep doing, but of course, mods aren't officially endorsed by Frontier. When you do mod at your own risk, but if you do follow all the tutorials laid out by me, Nick, and everyone else, you are guaranteed to have a wonderful, wonderful experience with some wonderful new species. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything that we're going to get into today, besides this mod over here. This is actually going to be the first one that we look at. This is the Null Doors mod. You do see that it does have a little bit of glass there. That is just in case of, you know, you do need a little bit of a frame of reference as to where a door would be. But over here, you can see we do have null doors over there, so you can honestly do custom doors, kind of like what you do like in any other exhibit. And we also have the same ones for guest doors, so if you have one of these guest gates, you can plop them down right there and you can do your own custom door. But that's a little quick thing. With all that being said though, we have a lot of awesome new species to get into. Number one, Phonetic is back, everyone. Oh my god, I'm so happy Phonetic's back. He's like a wonderful modder, and it's really awesome to see him back with this beautiful African animal. So you guys may know these guys. These are the Klipspringers. These guys are more so found over in like rocky parts of Africa, and they're just so adorable. They're very closely related to the Dik-Dik, which it is originally based on, but they're absolutely cute. Oh my god, look at them go. Obviously, nothing too crazy. These guys are very small mammals. They're artiodactyls, so they have, like, you know, your little hooves and stuff. They love to hang out on the copy rocks, which you find in Africa, so if I really want to decorate this habitat, I would use Nick's copy rocks over here. If I could pop in this habitat. And they are very apt at climbing, yeah, so that's something to keep in mind when it comes to these guys. If you are building an exhibit for them, also, by the way, I apologize, I am a little tired today. Leaf has had a very long day today, but, you know, that's pretty much all you can do. I think I do have the old version of these, so the hitboxes really aren't the best. But they still look very adorable nonetheless. You can probably identify these guys by the little black patch on their eye right there. That's how they're mostly identified. But yeah, they're absolutely adorable. So amazing work to Phonetic on that. Amazing, amazing little mod right there. Moving through here, we have the Santa Cruz Island giant Galapagos tortoise. Yes, I know it's a mouthful. It's technically supposed to be like the Eastern Santa Cruz Island giant Galapagos tortoise or something. I completely forget. But these guys are wicked, wicked neat. So obviously nothing too crazy. It's just a texture swap from the original giant Galapagos tortoise. These guys are more so identified by their yellow patch on their chin right over there. So if we zoom in right there, we can kind of see that they do have that, and darker shells. So I don't know, it's just a very neat little mod. If you guys are into like those specific animals, I definitely do have you guys covered when it comes to them, because I love making like all the turtle species. It's really awesome. And I do once again need to give a huge shout out to Narwhaler, such a wonderful creator who has a beautiful mod for us to check out all the way back there. For figuring out that tortoises do work on the alligator rig. So it's honestly wicked cool to see that. And what you might even know is that these guys should be able to swim. I'll actually do that for our guys right over here. You guys may, if you do keep an eye on the Nexus, already know what these guys are over there. But we'll leave that as a surprise for when we actually do get there. So anyways, that is the Santa Cruz Island giant Galapagos tortoise. If you guys want them, they are up in the Nexus and in the description right down below. But we're moving on through here, going quickly and rapidly with a very slow animal. This is the Hoffman's two-toed sloth. And obviously, these guys like to spend a lot of their time in the trees, so that's probably why you don't see them, but if you look up there, you should be able to see a few of them popping up there. So we're actually going to take our camera up to the sky and check these guys out. So yes, the Hoffman's two-toed sloth is this little nugget right here. I love these guys. Obviously, I threw out the three-toed sloth a couple of weeks ago, but these guys are the ones you will more so see in captivity. You guys can recognize these by having kind of like I kind of want to call them cookie faces. They kind of look like chocolate chip cookies on their face, but they are recognizable by their two toes right over here. While that is true, they also have 3 toes on their back feet right there. But they're really freaking cute. They're based off of the koala, which is a wonderful breed to have. It's really awesome for not just wombats and stuff, but also sloths. But yeah, that's pretty much it. These guys are wicked freaking cute. I love them. So if you guys are hoping to have a little bit more of a realistic zoo, if you guys don't really want the 3-toed sloth, these guys are really, really great for you. Look at these cute little faces. I love them so much. They just look like they have nothing going on in their heads, and I love them for that. But we have to keep this show on the road, my friends. We have the Chinkara by Giorno and Didums. This one was in limbo for quite some time, but I'm so happy that Didums and Giorno were able to figure it out because these guys are wicked cool. I know gazelles are oftentimes thought of as being from, like, you know, Africa and stuff, but believe it or not, there are a ton of gazelle species found in the Middle East and in India, and these guys are one of those species. So obviously the Chinkara is an Indian gazelle. They have this beautiful color palette going on with them. Lots of reds and like oranges. They seem very beautiful. So if you guys are hoping to have a bit of an Asian section, a little bit of an Indian section, these guys are wonderful for you. They are such beautiful little creatures. We got to get in here and look at them a little bit closer. I love the horns on them, even just all the colors on them. Didums, you did a wonderful job, and Giorno, you did a great job at figuring out just how the hell to fix this, because I remember trying to fix it and it didn't work. But yeah, these guys are wicked cool. Let's actually check out like their map. Yeah, they're more so found in like Afghanistan, India, and stuff, so that's very, very interesting. And you guys may already be seeing what is happening over here. Yes, we have the alligator snapping turtle. These guys have had a long time coming. They're really freaking cool. And they actually do swim like this. I do want to make that known. They do tend to swim on the surface sometimes, but most of the time they do chill down at the bottom. I had to make a executive choice on my part, whether to put it on the pygmy hippo rig or to put it on an actual turtle rig. I think it came out really good on the turtle, just because it just fits the bill so much better. But these guys are so freaking cool. The original model is from Zoo Tycoon 3, so if you guys did play that, this guy may look very familiar to you. But it's just really awesome to finally have these guys in the game. I know a lot of people tend to love their North American species, and this is a badass species when it comes to that. These guys are aggressive, they're scary, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to start building with them. Look at him go. Like, look at him go. It's so cute. The tail will be re-rigged eventually. I will be giving these guys a new albino coat, so definitely do keep that in mind when you download it. But listen, it's not coming for a while, so you guys should probably download this guy as soon as possible. But we have a couple other mods over here to check out, some very good ones at that, and I think we have... Yeah, we're gonna go to this one first. We have the Bennett's Wallaby. This guy had a long time coming, and I'm so happy I finally sat down and took the time to work on these guys. So if you guys don't know, the Bennett's Wallaby is also known as a red-necked wallaby. You guys can use these alongside of Seth's wallaby as well, but look at them. Oh my gosh, it was so fun making these guys because it was just puzzle after puzzle after puzzle of trying to figure out what needed to look like what needed to go down, what needed to go up. But eventually we were able to settle on something that looks extremely, extremely good. So we're actually going to pop in here and let it play out just a smidge. These guys are very, very adorable. But what you may notice is that the legs seem to be a little bit shorter. That's because we kind of like broke its legs a little bit to be like, you know, higher up. Either way, it's just really awesome to get these guys finally working. And with this all being said, we have a good amount of wallabies coming after that, so that's gonna be really awesome. I have a few people working on some so far, so it's gonna be really awesome to see all those come out. But yeah, oh my gosh, I love them so much. You guys may already know that I got these in my ZSU zoo. I'm just so excited for you guys to see that habitat. It's gonna be really awesome when we do get that episode out, but look at them. Okay, we gotta say goodbye. Look at him, he's hopping away. Say goodbye to Bennett. Now we have this badass creature over here. We have the, and Havok, please forgive me when I pronounce this, Kamchatka brown bear. So Havok, if you guys don't know, does probably some of the best bear work alongside of both Mega Game and Rex and Gabboi. All three of them together make this beautiful, beautiful dream team. And these guys are insane to look at. Look at that little, I guess they're kind of like clones of each other, it looks like. But these guys have the most beautiful texture. Oh my gosh. And the model is insane as well. What I love about these guys working as a team is just how much respect they give to some of these animals. And especially bears in particular. I love seeing more and more bears pop up. And they do such beautiful jobs at them, and just the texture alone really does help to speak to how beautiful and high quality this mod really is. I love how cinnamon it kind of looks. It looks so stunning. And of course we have this big boy right over here. Bears are a lot smaller than I thought they would be, but you know what? It's still really awesome. I really want to get these in my zoo somehow. I don't know how, because these guys come from a very distinct place. I think it's like the Russia side of Alaska. I don't know. We got to figure that out. Yeah, it's like right up there. But, yeah, that's essentially it. They're just very, very cute creatures. I love bears. How can you not? But yeah, you guys already see what's happening over there. But we got to take a little trip to our freshwater tank first with the American paddlefish, because you were the first one that I saw. So the American paddlefish is a very funny looking creature. These guys are related to sturgeons, and they're wicked freaking cool. So they do kind of like have these beautiful big mouths, kind of like basking sharks, and they have these long little noses too. I just think they're pretty neat. This one was coded by GiornoPizza as well as rigged by Buffzoo. Buffzoo is our little magician behind the curtain, and we need to give as much love to him as possible. He is a wonderful, wonderful creator in the community. He takes some of the best pictures, and he does some of the best rigging that I have ever seen. But yeah, the American paddlefish is a very unique species, only found in North America. There's a few other paddlefish, like the Chinese paddlefish, but these guys are so freaking spectacular. They're found mostly in the Mississippi, which is really freaking cool. I really want to go fishing for these guys. They look very insane. Now moving on from there, we have a beautiful caiman species all the way from South America. This is the Broad-Snouted Caiman by Mega Gaming Rex and coded by me. These guys are handsome little boys. Mega Gaming Rex almost has like all the crocodile species, crocodiles, alligators, and caimans all worked out, and I'm so happy about it. These guys have this beautiful texture, very stripy, very, very stunning. Not much else to be said about these guys. They look very closely to alligators because they are called the broad snout. They have a broad snout, obviously, and they do have these little blips on the eyes that kind of are like, you know, they're a little pointy and stuff, and they're just so beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at these guys swim. Oh my god, I need to like sit back here and appreciate these guys from afar because they look insane. And I don't know, I'm just so happy that the alligator rig works incredibly well for stuff like this, because you just see them making these slow movements, and that's exactly how caiman should be. They should be slow and menacing, and it's so cool to see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We got another one right over here slowly making her way down. You know, she's doing her best. She is just, wow, I'm tired. Oh, wow, that's a yawn. I guess I gotta wake up by taking a dive in some colder water, boys, am I right? So, we have a lot of awesome animals in here. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna mispronounce this. Xiphactinus. Yeah, Xiphactinus. These guys are wicked cool. So these guys are from Walking with Dinosaurs. The model is made by the same artist who worked on that. Buffzoo got it off of Sketchfab. It's free use, free domain, but it's just still very important to give credit where credit is due because he did a wonderful job on these guys. They look absolutely incredible when they're actually above the water. Come on, guy. So these guys are a prehistoric fish, mostly found from, like, you know, the late Cretaceous. And yeah, they're just really awesome. There's even been a fossil discovered of these guys with a mosasaur flipper in its mouth, so you know that these guys were probably very awesome predatory fish, and I just think that's really, really insane to see. Look at these guys go. So if you guys do want some more prehistoric animals in your zoo, definitely go check out the Xiphactinus. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that correctly because, you know what, I know I will never say it right. We also have the striped bass. Striped bass? Yeah. So the striped bass is, believe it or not, it's one of the state fish of Rhode Island, which is extremely cool. And they're such beautiful little creatures. We can check these guys out right here. My buddy, Kyle, big shout out to Kyle. He goes fishing for these guys very often. And they're just such beautiful creatures too. Like, oh my, he took me out fishing for one, but I didn't catch one, which was kind of disappointing. But these guys are wicked, wicked awesome. They're found on the Atlantic, and they're just really beautiful. If you guys are hoping to populate some, like, you know, I know a lot of people are building on islands now, so if you are hoping to populate those oceans right off of the island, definitely do check out the striped bass, because it is so insane. But I think you guys all pretty much know what the star of the show is for this week. Narwhaler, gracias por todos, mi amigo. Tres bien. That's French. I don't even care anymore. This is the sea otter. These guys are insane to see. No pun intended. I'm very impressed with how well Narwhaler was able to get these guys working in-game, because no one really attempted these guys before, but oh my gosh, you perfected it. One of the things that I am so impressed about is the face. We gotta bring them on land. I'm sorry, these guys will really shine on land. But the face turned out so amazing. The way that you were able to get that beautiful little nose working is perfect. And even the paws up here, you were able to get those to work incredibly well, which is so impressive for a creature this unique. I know a lot of people don't really think sea otters are that different from, like, you know, your typical narrows, your giant otters and stuff, but seeing this, it really does highlight the difference between them, and it's so amazing to see how well this works. So everyone, this is my most recommended mod of the week. I am sorry, this is beautiful over here, so definitely go check this out. It's some amazing work, and we cannot thank Narwhaler enough for it. But listen, that's just my opinion. As always, I am so interested to hear what you guys have to say. Honestly, aquatic, yeah, the sea otter, but I think the kombucha bear. I'm just going to call him the kombucha bear. I think this one has to be one of my favorites just because of how beautiful the texture looks. It looks insane. Amazing work to you three on this one. But listen, let me know your favorites in the comments below. You guys always impress me with, like, you know, which ones you like, which ones you don't really like. Nah, I'm kidding. You gotta like all the mods because we have such a beautiful little community over here. Everyone does such amazing stuff. And I don't know, it's just always appreciated. But you know what? I think we're gonna end it on the Wallaby because I love the Wallaby. I don't know. I don't care. I just really love them. We're gonna end it there. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys always stopping by. If you guys are new here, definitely do know to leave a like, maybe even drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys like, what you'd like to see in further new mods, and what you're excited for coming up next. But yeah, all that being said, I'm Leaf. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Take care and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Bye-bye now.